Hi, I'm Dr. Burkenstock, owner of Skin Body Health in Mandeville and New Orleans, Louisiana. We've been talking these last 7 weeks about DNA and its relation to weight loss. Tonight we're going to review part 6, vitamins and amino acids and how their deficiencies can actually cause you to gain weight. So when we talk about weight loss, we know that there's a multi-step approach to skinny success. Well, for example, have you ever started a diet plan with a friend and they lost weight and you didn't? Well, the reason was probably in your genes, and no, not your blue genes, but your DNA genes. As a woman physician who has struggled with this issue in my life, it's been my crusade to gather knowledge and couple it with personal experience and come up with this often overlooked multiple web or interlocking wheel of optimal weight loss success. So when we started this journey, in week 1, we talked about leaky gut, healthy gut, and when we obtain a healthy gut, how that helps us to lose weight. Well, that's just one step of this 7-part series. By the way, if you've missed any of our weight loss series talks, or any of our other talks on anti-aging, skincare, corona, and the like, you can go to our YouTube channel, Dr. Burkenstock's Skin Body Health. All of our episodes will be there ongoing for your review. And please feel free to like and share. We always offer incentives for people to like and share. We're trying to spread good information because it is one of my passions to help people lose weight, anti-age, diet, and exercise without the horrible amphetamines and diet pills, which just get us into that yo-yo dieting, along with them not being good for our cardiovascular, heart, or lung health. So the first part, as I said, was get that leaky gut to a healthy gut. Series 2 was thyroid, and even a mildly sluggish thyroid can decrease your metabolism ability, which will then cause you to gain untoward weight. When you have your thyroid optimally operating with T3 and T4, you're going to burn your fuel efficiently, which all helps with the hormone crusade and keeping your weight loss under control. Part 3 of our series was food allergies. And on food allergies, we discussed how many people don't know that they have a food sensitivity or a mild to moderate food allergy. Not the type of food allergy that would make you go into shock with closing of the throat and going to the hospital room, but just enough of an allergy to cause bloating, cortisol spikes, which all lead to increased free fatty acids, increased fat, and weight gain. The simple test tells us about 200 different types of foods and whether or not you've got sensitivity to any of them. Then we went on to part 4, which was about sugar. And even if you don't have frank diabetes, even if you just have a little bit of blood sugar that is uncontrolled, this will significantly add to building fat cells that once that sugar is lowered, you won't build. In step 5, we reviewed hormones, male hormones and female hormones, and how when they get out of whack in perimenopause, andropause, menopause, or male menopause, that we begin to see a paunchy muffin abdomen or protuberant male abdomen, a decrease in muscle mass, and certainly an increase in abdominal, visceral fat, cellulite, and the like. When we get your hormones readjusted, and my favorite is bioidentical hormones, then we begin to see people lean out, not with surges of testosterone or injectables or anything like that, but simply balancing your normal hormone cascade. We went on tonight to review vitamin and amino acids and what those deficiencies can do to weight gain and to cause hazard with our weight loss progress. Then last week we reviewed DNA and how when we swap your DNA and find out your custom program for skinny success, we can wrap all these topics together and give you a program that you can not only lose weight, but get to that weight and have maintenance for life. No more fighting that up and down yo-yo of the weight loss game. So for the DNA, as we described last week, we simply swab the inside of your mouth and we send that off to our international lab. That laboratory sends us back a 40-page report plus 10 pages of research all about you. So there are 11 of the DNA sequences that tells us how you should eat. You may be built for high fat, because if your DNA is built for high fat, then you're going to convert that into muscle. You may be built for high carbohydrates or high proteins. No two people are exactly alike. That's why the custom DNA program is so successful. The second part of the report tells us about your muscle fibers and whether they're fast twitch, long twitch, or 50-50. If they're one of the three, whichever one they are determines how you should work out in the gym with either light, medium, or heavyweight weights, and the types of repetitions and the numbers of sets, depending on your muscle group type. It'll also give us an algorithm that will tell us how to educate you to exercise to burn the most fat most efficiently. So if someone has 50-50 fast twitch and long twitch muscle fibers, and someone else has 100% fast twitch, if we put them on the same aerobic exercise plan or marathon plan or triathlon plan, one is going to lose a substantial amount of fat and the other isn't, because they're built in differently with different muscle types. The third part of the DNA report tells us about the neurotransmitters and hormones in your brain. So it helps us to figure out, like for example with the GLUT2 receptor, whether you've got a habit for sugar or if you've got a mutation where you're constantly craving sugar and can't help it. Once we know the answers to not only that, plus the leptin, ghrelin, MTHFR, and other brain neurotransmitters, then we've got an answer to get you correctly onto your weight loss journey. We either supplement or block or teach you better habits if they aren't mutation and instead are bad habits. So it's just an excellent state-of-the-art tool that has allowed us to help men and women all over the country lose 30, 50, and even 150 pounds of weight and keep it off. Each week we've brought on one of our client success stories to share their story with you. And we'll talk with Ms. Karen later on tonight. So knowing that our unique DNA sequences determine which sort of macronutrients and their percentages, protein, fat, and carbohydrates, that we are genetically able to metabolize most efficiently, this information, and when we combine it with the brain neurotransmitters and the type of exercise recipe, we then have a personalized custom program. We take that DNA program, we then look at your thyroid, your blood sugar, your gut health, food allergies or sensitivities, hormone levels, vitamin and amino acid levels, and look at your whole interconnected wheel, and we get you then a lifetime optimal weight loss balanced success plan. Well, vitamins. When we think about vitamins, most of us feel like they're great for preventing colds and maybe even the flu, but they also fight weight gain. This is something that's often not talked about. There are many research articles, but one of the most recent ones was published in the American Journal of College of Nutrition. And they strongly suggest that there could be an intricate relationship about how much you weigh and how many vitamins and minerals you consume and then hence absorb. Well, do you find that you're reaching for chocolate or chips, sweets and salty foods? When you have cravings, these can be brought on by vitamin, mineral, and amino acid deficiencies. It's not all just about willpower. Yes, sometimes it's a habit, but other times cravings are brought on by vitamin and mineral deficiencies, and so easy to fix. So when we fall short on our key nutrients like our fat-soluble vitamins, A, D, E, and K, and our B complexes, B1, B2, B9, B12, and the like, vitamin C, magnesium, iron, and zinc. Deficient in any of these, and you can pack on the pounds. Inadequate nutrient intake may actually contribute to obesity. So iron deficiencies, for example, cause cravings for ice, dirt, and or some very calorie-rich dense foods. Magnesium When that is a deficiency, we know we get a strong increase of cravings for sweets and chocolate especially. Zinc. A zinc deficiency decreases your metabolic rate or burning of fat. So we increase our zinc and we decrease the fat if we've got a low normal or zinc deficiency. Vitamin A. Vitamin A is linked to the regulation of fat cells and hormones, and the hormones that the hormones release. So when that pattern gets off, we then can get cravings, weight gains, or increased cortisol, which leads to weight gain. Vitamin D. Vitamin D plays an important part in the release of leptin. Leptin is the hormone in our brain that controls our sense of hunger, fat storage, and fullness. So if the messages aren't getting in, we're going to eat, and continue to eat, and the body's going to want to store more fat. Research shows that those with low levels of B1 thiamine, B2 riboflavin, B9 folate, and B12 cobalamin had the highest amount of body fat. This suggests a very strong link between the deficiencies in our B complex vitamins and weight gain and fat storage. So where can we get some of these all-important vitamins from nature? Well, thiamine, vitamin B1, is found in sunflower seeds, chia seeds, navy beans, black beans, barley, green peas, dried peas, lentils, pinto beans, lima beans, and oats, to name a few. These will all be in our website article up and coming next week, skinbodyhealth.com. Riboflavin, B2, is found in spinach, beet greens, yogurt, mushrooms, eggs, asparagus, almonds, and turkey. B9, folate. That is often found in a lot of greens as well, such as asparagus and spinach, but also lentils, pinto beans, garbanzo beans, kidney beans, turnip greens, and broccoli. B12, cobalamin. It's found in a lot of fish. Sardines, salmon, tuna, cod, lamb, scallops, shrimp, beef, and yogurt. Always make sure it's a Greek yogurt, even better if it's kefir. So those are a brush run through of the water-soluble vitamins that are so important to keep cravings down and that full feeling up. In terms of our fat-soluble vitamins, they would be A, D, E, and K. And fat-soluble vitamins are found in fatty fish such as salmon, tuna, mackerel, nuts, eggs, and milk. When you're looking for your vitamins and minerals, make sure you get a medical grade supplement that is manufactured in an FDA-approved facility, as many pharmacies and grocery stores have a lot of vitamins with either very low potency or a lot of fillers. Always look for the GMP trademark, which indicates a vitamin is manufactured in an FDA-certified facility that ensures their quality. So be sure to read your labels and look for that GMP seal of approval. In a few minutes, we're going to do a demonstration on our St. Patrick's Day Green Goddess smoothie. But without further ado, we're going to try, if the media will work with us, and FaceTime one of our clients, Karen Ichigara. So our recipe is going to be in the comments, St. Patrick's Day Green Goddess smoothie. Don't forget, please like and share today's video. You're going to, anybody who likes and shares will be awarded with a bottle of Alkaline Greens. Hi, Karen, how are you?
I'm great. Let me see if I can get some light.
Yeah, some brighter light there. I don't know if we can.
Make it.
No, for me, it's in my house.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining us today, Karen. We certainly appreciate it. We're talking about our weight loss journey and our multi-step approach to weight loss success with our DNA weight loss plan. Karen, when you began the weight loss plan journey with us, approximately how long ago was that?
Wow. I think truly the first time was somewhere, I don't know, 5 years ago.
5 years ago. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And did you start off with our Jumpstart Juice weight loss product?
I did. And I was leery at first because I'm smaller, so I didn't know what the results would be. And amazingly, I think I dropped about 5 or 6 pounds with that.
In how many days?
Within the 3 days.
Within the 5 pounds in 3 days. Yeah, and you're like me. We're very petite women. So 5 pounds on us when we wear a size 0 or a size 2 is an ample amount of weight. Yeah, our guest that was on last week, Mr. Mike Lackney, he lost 15 pounds in 3 days. He was one of our greatest success stories. He did absolutely fine with that. Then after we swabbed your DNA and we found out, how you should eat, was it hard to lose the weight and was it hard to keep it off?
Actually, it was surprising. So I eat clean and I exercise. So I was just kind of stuck. So I went with the DNA plan, and surprisingly, everything I had learned in my younger years about low fat or low calories, thin out, higher protein was completely against my DNA profile. It worked when I was younger, but as I've gotten older and I tweaked it and stayed closer to the plan, I was supposed to have much more carb, much more healthy fat, and lower protein than I had ever done in 20 years. And from that day forward, when I started tweaking my diet and based on that, even with the exercise, I don't even exercise as hard as I did, and I have a much easier time maintaining weight. That's
fabulous, Karen. Thank you so much. Do you mind sharing with us how much weight you lost from start to finish?
Weight's a yo-yo, and COVID hasn't been fun for me, but probably, and it wasn't really weight for me, I lost 6% body fat. So
yes.
On a scale, it's hard to judge because that's misleading.
It certainly is.
On a scale, it was like maybe a whole 6 or 7 pounds again. It was, or maybe 8 max. And then all of a sudden, when I did the body fat percentage and I lost that much,
the body fat. Right, yes. And would it be fair to say that your clothes size changed?
Oh, yes. Everything was feeling tight and uncomfortable, and I dropped a whole dress size, and it fits looser.
That's great. Well, thank you so much, Karen, for sharing with us, and it's a pleasure talking with you.
Anytime. Take care.
Okay, all righty.
Be safe.
Okay, bye-bye. So what we're going to recommend today for a basic vitamin bundle, say you don't know where to start. 20% off our vitamin bundle, and that will be through May 1st. The vitamin bundle, just a basic vitamin bundle, if you haven't been taking vitamins and want to catch and raise your basic nutritional level, I would highly recommend Alkaline Greens. And the reason I recommend Alkaline Greens is it's full of spirulina, barley, wheatgrass, blueberries, apples. So it's chock full of phytonutrients from your fruits and your vegetables. And this causes an alkaline situation in the body. When the body is alkaline, it burns fat. It's also much healthier. So alkaline, just like you want your alkaline water, your Alkaline Greens has fresh fruits and vegetables that's going to help you get to that alkaline point, fill you up with the nutrients you may be missing, all the B vitamins as well, and help you to lose weight. Vitality is our famous multivitamin, and that multivitamin has all of your B's, A, D, E, and K inside of it. One a day is great. Vitamin D, K1, K2. Your fat-soluble vitamins are often the ones that are hardest to absorb and maintain and raise up. D, K1, K2, great for immunity, great for skin health, and great for weight loss, and very easily absorbable in this liquid form. So those will be 20% off the store, and tonight, for anyone who shares our program tonight, they will win a complimentary bottle of Alkaline Greens to get them started on their health and weight loss journey. So click the link in the description below to go to our product store, skinbodyhealth.com. Last week, we had a drawing for anyone who shared that they were going to get $50 off our DNA swabbing kit, our 40-page weight loss program. The winners so far, and you can keep sharing, Brenda Kraft, Anthony Charpentier, Karen Echigera, Linda Busby, and Kathy Macaluso. Thank you so much for participating and sharing. We love our audience and we appreciate your participation. So without further ado tonight, we're going to get on to our St. Patrick's Day Green Goddess Smoothie. Put in the wet items, with 1 cup of coconut milk. It gives it a nice little sweet flair. If you'd like, you can substitute that for almond milk or another milk of your choosing. I particularly like the coconut milk. Then we're going to add in a 1/2 cup of mango, fresh mango, 1/2 cup of pineapple, 1 banana, and we're going for those nuts that have all of that wonderful B2 riboflavin. Then we're going to add flax and chia seeds, alkaline greens, now I'm going to add collagen supreme powder, excellent for skin health, bone health, and weight loss as well. Teaspoon of vitamin C powder. Then what I like to do here is you can throw in as many vitamins and minerals as you prefer to. In my particular smoothies, I take our Vitality capsule and I simply empty it into the smoothie. I also take our zinc capsule to get a boatload of zinc in that smoothie. That way, sometimes when you don't feel like swallowing so many pills, you've got everything right there in your smoothie. Add some watermelon. It's got citrulline, excellent for the health, and spinach, which has got all of our folate and other B vitamins. We're going to blend for 30 to 60 seconds. And we're ready to pour. St. Patrick's Day, Green Goddess Smoothie. It's been a pleasure talking with you. Dr. Burkenstock.